Good morning, Finley Farms Falcons, and happy Friday. Today is March 7th, and it is a half-day release. We get out at 11:55. We do have one birthday today. Happy birthday to Isabella L. in Miss Osborne's class. This Saturday, March 8th, happy birthday to Brielle B. in Miss DeCapua's class. Spring break birthdays, happy birthday on Friday, March 21st to Wilder W. in Miss Vesley's class. On Saturday, March 22nd, happy birthday to Thomas T. in Miss Lehman's class, Maddox N. in Miss Anderson's class, Aiden H. in Miss Vesley's class, and Kingston H. in Miss DeCapua's class. That Saturday is also our very own Miss Wilcox's birthday. On Sunday, March 23rd, happy birthday to Maddox J. in Miss Mahoney's class, and Brixton M. in Miss Martirana's class. I hope you all have wonderful birthdays. A note from Miss Henderson, if you are participating in Battle of the Books, our next battle is coming up on April 2nd. That competition will determine the team to go to our district Battle of the Books competition, so please make sure you are reading. Our mystery reader from yesterday was Miss Arner. Almost everyone who turned in a guess was correct. We drew a winning class out of all of the correct entries, and the winner is Miss Love's class. Stay tuned at the end of announcements today for our last masked reader, which will finish off our first chapter of Sideways Stories from Wayside High. Please make sure you check out the Lost and Found today. It is overflowing with jackets, water bottles, lunch boxes, and we want to make sure that you have all of those back with the rightful owners. I have a color run update. Remember, yesterday I announced that we had to postpone the color run until March 26th. We did that because we saw that the rain was coming. It's already here this morning. But we are still working on hitting that $25,000 goal. Right now, we have $23,174. We are leaving the online option to donate open until Sunday night at midnight. That means, Falcons, you still have the rest of today, all of tomorrow, and Sunday to get donations in. I'm hoping we get to that $25,000 goal by Sunday night at midnight, because if so, remember, I get to be turned into either a human taco or a human pizza. Currently, the votes are Team Pizza has 98, Team Taco has 123. It looks like at this point I will be turned into a human taco. I'll give you the final update when we get back. Our top three classes for donations are Miss S's class, Miss Martirana's class, and Miss Jeffrey's class. Our top three students for donations are Jolene A. in Miss S's class, Amelia S. in Miss Martirana's class, and still tied for third, a three-way tie for third place, Jax R. in Miss Anderson's class, Maya R. in Miss Jeffrey's class, and Jackson H. in Miss Lehman's class. Thank you to everyone that has participated in our fundraiser, and I hope with these last couple days we can make it to our $25,000 goal. Falcons, we do start spring break tomorrow. We will be back on Monday, March 24th. I look forward to everyone coming back well rested and ready to start our last quarter of this school year. As always, Falcons, my expectation is that you are showing respect, integrity, service, and engagement all around campus, from your classrooms to the hallways, the cafeteria, the restrooms, the playground, and even on the bus. Make sure you stay tuned at the end for that last masked mystery reader.
The rest of the apples followed. Mrs. Gorf fell on the floor. The apples jumped all over her. "Stop!" she shouted, "or I'll turn you into applesauce." But the apples didn't stop, and Mrs. Gorf could do nothing about it. "Turn us back into children," Todd demanded. Mrs. Gorf had no choice. She stuck out her tongue, wiggled her ears. This time, her left one first, then her right, and turned the apples back into children. "All right," said Mauricia. "Let's go get Luis. He'll know what to do." "No," screamed Mrs. Gorf. "I'll turn you back into apples." She wiggled her ears, first her right one, then her left, and stuck out her tongue. But Jenny held up a mirror, and Mrs. Gorf turned herself into an apple. The children didn't know what to do. They didn't have a teacher. Even though Mrs. Gorf was mean, they didn't think it was right to leave her as an apple. But none of them knew how to wiggle their ears. Luis, the yard teacher, walked in. "Where's Mrs. Gorf?" he asked. Nobody said a word. "Boy, am I hungry," said Luis. "I don't think Mrs. Gorf would mind if I ate this apple. After all, she's always has so many." He picked up the apple, which was really Mrs. Gorf, shined it up on his shirt, and ate it.